Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny. Deontay. So they stare into each other. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Back and forth they go. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all 3. There's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice defense on that hook. Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
How about that time counter shot? He blocks the jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Already, the right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Go on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
Finish him. The jab's working nice. That's one.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Let him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused.
Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The courage on display here is incredible. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good defense on that right hook. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round.
The same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there.
Load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And there's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. And they block the right uppercut. That right hook not connecting. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. These two fighters are made for one another. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
There's a counter shot. Can't score with that jab. And he scores with the counter. One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. And there's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Just misses with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Can't score with that hook again. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And right back into the fray.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is... Whoa, wait a minute! Is this the beginning of the end for the greatest? Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Nice count. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Good work, he's thinking.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Right.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Go out there, just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring up. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
They're not even in the same league.
Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he scores with the counter. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They both want the knockout. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Take the round off.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
That right hand's beautiful. That's just not working if you button.
And there's the bell for round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in 1 shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can't score with that jab. A big whiff with the right hook. These two were made for each other. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go back. Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work out there. That's it.
And we enter the 9th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Misses with the jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder. And here comes the 10th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there's the bell to start round 11. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. How nervous nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. That jab gets blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Go out, the first minute, stick around the jab, and then stop.
Set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Anything. Don't give him no free shots. Come on. Just keep him on.
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch.
That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Do what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
To switch back on.
Good jab. No, you carry away. Think about your defense and the end of all of that.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Punches have to hurt. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Missing with the hook. Through the left, but it was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Just boxing. Just be smart.
Great round. Great round. Now relax.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can't, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here? Did you see that? Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close. So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. Good counter punching. He threw the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
That jab's slick.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that
Pulling back in the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go
Punch through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
together. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Don't give him no free shot.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He got out of the way of that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
He was great. He was thinking. He was smart.
So we've reached the final round of the fight. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Is this the beginning of the end? Big shot, and down goes Ali. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.